Alright, welcome, howdy. Welcome back to the Paladin's Keep, my friends. We are back with some more Divinity Original Sin. Hello, Pupper Wuppers. How are you doing today, my guy? My good old trusty pup. I'm gonna push my work chair in with my amazing backrest pillows. My pup sees the wonderful blanket. Sees the mystical powers of the fluffy gray blanket. I know, my guy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. You know what? Honestly, let's get him his chew real quick. Close that just a smidge. Here you go, my guy. Good boy. Now, if you can tell, obviously you can see I got a new set of headsets. My other one, the ear things started to rip away, which is never fun, so there's that. Yeah, so last we left off, obviously we completed Hyberheim, so we killed King Boreas. We got Ikara out of here. We have to meet her in the end of time, but we're not fully done yet. There's a thing here I want to check out, so we're actually just going to kind of go that way. I want to see if that's something I can get. When the door mysteriously closes, but you remember that it's really just because of the air conditioning. Anything back here? Is there a thing that's causing this? I can't tell. I'll move it over here for now. Send a J-Han. Burr. I don't know what's back over that way. Alright, cool. Sleeve. I forgot about literally all of this. I wonder how... Like maybe... No idea. Maybe we can't get through that. I don't want to have to go all the way over here. Well, yeah, we can go to the cave.
It's so cold here.
That's lava. That's instant death. Okay. We gotta clear out this spot here, so we're gonna go to the frozen forest. There's a few additional things we'll have to do when we're done before we go to the end of time. And by few, I mean one. There's one thing. Good old Thunderbolt grenades. I think the guy should be right here. I think it's a big old... Yeah, this guy. The Guardian. That's a lot of health. That did, like, no damage. Oh, boy. Yikes. Okay. Give me that guy. He's hastened. Okay, we gotta slow him. We can do that. That's what we gotta do. Sun failed. That dealt no damage. Not good. Knockdown failed. Took 8 points of damage. That's not good. Let me cripple him. Cripple failed. Let's light this guy on fire. Burning failed. Took 6 points of damage across all 3 of those hits. Not good. No magical poison dart does. Is there anything that gets this guy? There's failed, weak failed. So I think we're immune to fear. Huh. Yeah, this guy's tough. Okay. I don't know if we'll be in the clear to really hurt this guy. Let's get you up here. Dang. That is nuts. See how much this is gonna hurt. How much damage have we dealt so far? We might reload and hold this guy off for later. I forgot that took no damage. That also took no damage. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on this guy. Because the resistances are too high and I'm just gonna be fighting this dude for forever. We'll deal with him later. So we'll just go back to the end of time and start there. We'll just continue on with the story.
There you both are. Marvelous. Your efforts have borne even more fruit. A new piece of the tapestry has been mended. The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven. Rejoice, my friends, rejoice, for now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
After the war was won, the Void Dragon remained a great threat to all existence. And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was crafted.
The God Box. Oh?
The void was locked within. But still the question remained. Who would guard the box?
Our
The two generals of
source
the
hunters.
They would give up life
That is not what we look
to
like.
stand sentinel. Transformed into immortal beings, they would be the void's eternal guardians.
That would be us.
They placed the box and the guardians in the first garden, home of Astarte and of the world's most beautiful power, Source.
Yeah.
For time immemorial, the guardians stood by the God Box, no longer human in body or in mind, but duty personified.
Yep. So our main characters were those eternal guardians. That was who we were.
So that is who we were. Demigod guardians.
She said it, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. That is not who we were. That is who... Sorry, Fen. That is who they were. The ones who hijacked our souls. Demigods, immortals. I like what I'm hearing.
As do I. We were beings of supreme importance once. Who's to say we cannot be again?
And we're very bold, the two of us. Now we need to go to the Hall of our heroes so that we can make... We're going to make a new character. Real quick. Not the Hall of Secrets. I think it's the guy all the way at the end over here, if I'm right. No. Hall of Secrets. It's the Hall of Flames. Hall of Heroes. Okay, so it's up at the front. We can also turn in for a new Hall of Elements. But we're gonna go, since we have Hall of Flame, we're gonna go with the Hall of like Ice for the healing spells and stuff.
I salute you, my mom, and that is your final.
Yes, indeed.
Thy will.
We'll deal with that later.
Well, aren't you going to leak through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Yeah, I'll figure that out in a second. We go to the Hall of Heroes. This is where all, obviously, as if you remember, all of our characters rest. So we have Medora here. Medora the NPC. We have Wolgraf, obviously. And then we also have our great moderator, Atronach, who is Amgruff. Amgruff. We're going to get a new one, though.
Back again? Oh, cool.
I'm going to tell...
On the trail, Source
Take
Hunter.
my leave. We're actually going to tell Jahan to hit the
I'm
dirt.
on the trail, Source Hunter.
What can I do for you, Source? Do you now? Your...
Okay.
Heard any good tales, my friend? Heard any good tales?
Back again?
Alright, see what we got for hire here. So, we are going to make a character for one of my great Seamus Black companions across Twitch, Mr. Air 13, Pavel Zakharov. And he expressed that we need Sanjuro, Ambrosia, it's a Shadow Blade, Zan Darkbow, Sandra, Kyle Miller, Thane Aldis, Lisa. Money's not an issue, so let's make him Magranok. He's a shield guy. Flo Lamort, Cleric, Rogue, Ranger, Wizard, fighter. Also a shield guy. He's got another Amgruff. Kadir Koan. Edward. Yeah, we'll get... Yeah. Yeah, we'll hire Edward. We're going to give him the Impaler. That helmet. Plate mail. That belt. That. Those. That for the +1 strength. Give him immunity to burning, immunity to petrified. Boom. There we go. And that we'll give a shout out to good old Air 13. That's my buddy on stream, Ryan. He's a great streamer. Always recommend him. I have been watching him since I first started streaming, just a little bit even before I first started streaming. He's been super supportive of the channel growth, super helpful. His community has been super, just a big blessing for me. So very, very grateful. So I told him I was going to make him a character on stream today. And here he goes. So, Ryan, that's for you. Hope you like it. You are now Edward.
Ready to advance, ready to defend.
What can I do for you, Source? Only fools believe.
Boom. We did it. No, we got Ikara.
So this tapestry.
Why? I see Master Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour. From the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
This is our homestead on the shelter plane at the end of time.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zigzags makes sense. Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Let's start from the beginning. How is your sister involved with the dire happenings around Rivellon?
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens.
What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source. But our parents were determined to curb the power within us.
Continue.
Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
Then it's true. You are a sorcerer.
I am. But there is more to our plan than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power.
Continue.
We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
What consequences do you mean?
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil? Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
You mean to blame Leandra's doing on we source hunters?
No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
You mean someone of our own order killed your parents?
They came in a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The source hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done. From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close. Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Tell me what happened between yourself, Leandra, and the wizard. The wizard.
My sister and I were
Oh yeah, Zandalor. Zandalor was their lover. They shared him.
Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information.
And other
She
things.
wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered.
Yeah.
Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalor and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side. We were a content trio, the 3 of us, but base impulse would undo us.
See, this is a stupid question. What do you mean by base impulse? Because I think she means sex.
As you know, Leandra and I were soul forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalor, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years.
Okay.
My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
What's next? How do we stop Leandra?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her.
Fen, you don't need to be all jumpy. You're fine. I'm just trying to fix your bed so that you're a little more comfy. You're all jumpy. Good boy.
But first, we
He's
must
just
know
laying
more about Leandra's plan.
super
How many
peacefully.
so-called
Is it? Oh
inhabitants
no! I
does
dropped
she
my
have
phone.
on, and to what end is she directing them?
Yeah, got it. Yikes! Move that. There we go. Hey, buddy. Continue.
Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines.
We've been there.
Has been
And
accumulating
I remember when I said
that
can't be
power
there
for
just
a
yet.
purpose
This
has
was
yet
why.
been known. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute. But we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning and why.
What can you tell me about infiltrating the
A
mines?
soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection has weakened, I still see the occasional vision of Leandra's doings, the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs. One vision. I had thought it was only a nightmare, but now I see it was something much worse. Leandra is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work
Sorry, buddy.
shaping them into something sinister. Her frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
Is there no redeeming your sister?
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand. My hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Let's discuss the soul forge between you and Leandra.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives.
Now he wants tummy rubs. Continue.
What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on.
Continue.
If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
Let's discuss the
The way
mines.
may be treacherous, but you must get inside. I fear my sister is doing something dreadful so far from the light of day.
I'll take my leave.
You and Zandalor have always been close, are you?
I am the last chest. The last chest. The last chest.
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell?
How might I serve our mission?
Shadows.
If that were true, Ikara,
I met with Leandra in the realm of Hyberheim. She's using the Starstones to create Bloodstones.
Leandra. She desires to be Mother of the Void, but you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter. Though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen.
Taking my leave. Does Leandra have anything I can buy?
What's the word? Sorcerer?
No.
how can I help you, my friend?
I've learned about the relationship between Xandalor and the Witch Sisters. You told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been. Hey, what's up, Batronok? How's it going? How you doing?
Yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid.
Just a small one?
Mandalore is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters
Just
would
realized I
react
missed.
to my association.
No, don't worry. We actually ended up not streaming yesterday just because we had a few people that were sick, and it's going to be a combat heavy, and they were trying to push through to the day, and it got worse progressively over the course of the day. So we ended up not streaming. So you are still on the dot. Don't stress. How about you tell me a bit more? I thought I missed. Nope, not at all. Yeah, I have everything. I basically have everything set up, and I was able to spend just a little bit more time. And honestly, I think it's a little bit more beneficial. So I'm really, really excited for next week because I got to spend just a little bit more time, like really fleshing out some of the minor things that I had kind of gapped out a bit, knowing that like, hey, I don't want to spend this much time this week. Like, I tried to be very specific about what I prep during the week, and so I was able to take just the extra time that I had to kind of prep a little bit more. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. I'll take my leave. Don't need to speak with you. We're all good. We'll go to the new portal of ice that we unlocked, which is over here.
Oh, it's so cold in here, it hurts.
I think my very Words make me freeze and fall to the ground.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. They're the players are gonna have to play a series of NPCs because the combat heaviness of next session is so much that I can't tack on 6 NPCs. The game actually requires the players to play them, and it has an incentive to it, and they're well aware. I spent a lot of time preparing them to understand the importance of playing these NPCs. We rolled out them on stream last week, so they know which ones they're going to be playing, and they'll have to keep them alive. That's going to be the goal. And we'll see. So I'm really excited. Start it.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness.
Who are you?
Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A soldier of ice, to be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again.
What do you mean by calling this my home?
Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence. Can't you feel it in your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong here, and this place belongs to you. I cannot tell you why or how, but I know it to be true.
My puppy's literally getting all the tummy rubs right now, and he's loving it. You say you have served the realm before?
Of course. Alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater than the timeless battle between heat and cold.
He's actually being very, very good right now. We ended up starting the stream, obviously, like 20 minutes late because this dude went on an absolute energy bend. So I was just like, I'm not dealing with this today. It's been a busy day at work, so I was like, I gotta get this energy out. I was like, I'll sacrifice a few minutes off my stream. I was like, that's not important. I'd rather sacrifice 10, 15 minutes just tucking this dude out. And now he's just laying down, being nice and peaceful, and wants his tummy rubs. Yeah, he loves them. I know, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you.
Forces of nothingness pitted against those of life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders could stop the void's encroachment.
I'd like you to train me in ice magic. Okay, so we don't need that freezing arrow. Shrapnel scatter. I want to show details. Target a corpse or a container. Dang, okay. Decrease armor, absorb elements, barrage, we have that. Yeah, rain of arrows. We're gonna buy that. Fire 16 arrows in a 45-degree arc. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. Let's buy that. First aid, got that. Okay, cleansing water. We have. I think we're. I'll have to check on that one. I have water of life. Hail attack. He hasn't reached master level yet, so we'll sit tight there. And most of his damage is lightning spells, so we'll kind of slow down. Okay. Mass disease. Why is that a Hydrosophis spell? Why is the healing spells the one that has mass disease? Mass healing. That's good. Heals all for 7 turns. It's actually really, really good if you think about it. Winter Blast, and then Mass Slow. Slow enemies around you. I mean, I guess we'll grab just Mass Healing, and then Winter Blast. We'll grab these two. And we'll go to Inventory. We'll go to by type. We'll send this to Bear Daughter, this to Bear Daughter, that to Bear Daughter, this to J-Hand, this to J-Hand. By type again. Now, yes, he's all bummed out. He's not getting any of his tummy rubs. Rain of arrows, arrow spray, survivor's karma. Cool. Ice elemental, mass healing, and Winter Blast, obviously. Okay. Okay. Sweet. What's this? The ancient letter. My fellow general, I understand your frustration, though the one that plagues me is of a different nature. All this attention. Curse it. All these expectations. To hell with them. To be a ruler, it is like being the queen of a beehive. Oh, this is probably the Yennefer's immortal version, because she said queen. Nobility, ambassador, citizens, clergy. They scurry about me in endless numbers, buzzing, pleading, begging, hanging on to my every word, mindless. I spend my life in halls and chambers, the light of day almost a memory. I long for the hills, for the fields, the quiet and solitude of the wilds. Couldn't I simply leave? Just leave it all behind? No. No, you couldn't. Not when you're Queen Bee. Surely. Do you have enough for another... Wouldn't know. Isaac's X. Oh, that's Tog. Why is there a whole bunch of these guys? What? What the heck just happened? Evd?
I'd say hello, but I'd much rather say heaven, oh. Get it? Get it?
Oh my god. We got a comic, guys. We found the goblin comic. Evg. I'll take my leave.
Hello, hello.
Angtheron?
Please do make...
That's a lot of these guys. What the heck? And they're just gonna follow me? Dude. Oh no, what did I do to deserve this? Get away from me!
Ah, dear Starstone Commanders,
Oh yeah, he's telling us about a new room.
Our homestead is currently in. It's like a zoo in here, or worse, an emporium. That's right. These red little blighters appeared as out of nowhere when another one of the portals became active. God, 7 or 700. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's imps.
Oh, there's a discrepancy in that statement I feel bound to point out.
I know, but really, they're zany,
He's like, Master Imp, you're an imp.
and they have about as much use for history as a professional clairvoyant has.
Tell me a bit more about this band of zigzags. Ooh, that was an insult. He did not like that.
Not one of
Come on.
those exiles who were slaves
One up?
to demons and their own inadequacies.
No? Do one out? Want me to get the door? Good boy.
But talk to them if you must hear their history. I haven't the stomach for the vagaries of my own species.
I know. What a good Master Wolf.
No, what I need is the sound of a symphony, a whiff and a swig of old tasty wine, and above all, a shelter away from imps.
To the Hall of Darkness.
I sense a
Oh.
healing presence here.
Yes.
You do look disappointed. I knew.
The Trife.
Room by room you encroach upon this territory, woefully torn from time. No, you do not disappoint. Something much more harmful still. You excruciate beyond all thinkable daring. You have our thankfulness, our eternal gratitude, the acknowledgement of the void. So why do you fight us? Why do you stand against the promise of oblivion? Relent.
Oh, he wants out.
Relent.
I'm gonna go let the pup out.
Do
I got you, buddy.
what had to
Here
be
you go.
done.
I'm not. You have the freedom now. You did do long ago. Do not undo what had to be done.
Did my duty. I wonder what he meant.
And I wonder why we had the thanks of those that long for the end of time.
Who the heck is this guy? Moloch. Ugh.
Fallen stars, forgotten angels from on high. How long has it been? An age, an eon. But you change quite considerably, I see. Yes, the divine is but a glimmer in the farthest reaches of your gaze. Well, perhaps I can help you. One of your kind ought to be a bit stronger of arm, a bit quicker of wit after all. And we are all counting on you, sir.
What can you offer me?
Self-redone, of course.
Oh.
Pieces reorganized.
So this is like the respec guy. Tell me about yourself.
It will hardly serve you. What's far more relevant is what I see in you.
I don't like the way he talks to me. Do you know anything about what I see in you?
Reasonable sort to boot.
What a creepy dude.
Very little pleasure greater than dealing with a reasonable sort, I find.
Here's your crap. I'll take my leave. I don't need this guy. Alright, Zigzags, where are you taking me? We haven't been in the homestead in quite a while, so I'm not surprised that we have rooms that we have to open up. I wonder if I'm getting a new room out of this guy. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm getting another one of these rooms. Yes, what's happened? You know the signs. Traffic from how utterly giddy I am. Oh, yeah, the tapestry.
Not been for naught. This last starstone you discovered has given the weaver just what she needed to mend another portion of the tapestry. Another tantalizing tidbit of long-lost history awaits us. Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
Here we go.
The god box was flanked by the two devoted guardians. But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife,
We met him.
drew attention to the forbidden box. I may know a way to destroy what's inside, hissed the scheming creature. Together, we can set the guardians free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together. Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them. Let me help you, she whispered into the ear of one. I know your duty, but you both deserve a chance at freedom. Haven't you suffered enough of this chore? She asked the other. Look, your companion is free already. The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity.
It's like the biblical story.
Rekindled a
If you think about it, because
for eons, laying dormant.
they hadn't had that temptation
They glanced
of the self. Very much like the serpent
trap
with
sprung.
Adam and Eve. Directed them towards the temptation of self. It's narrative. I liked it. The Trife's a jerk, and he's still present. He's active. We're going to go with the Air Elemental for this one, so we can get some more stuff for Jahan.
That is your final choice.
Yes, it
In
is.
fact, it isn't. I want to go with another elemental.
Yennefer, you don't get a choice. This isn't your game.
Will
My
not
game.
stick to this choice, unless you want me to stick it to you.
I guess I'm going to have to go against my decision, because, Yennefer, you can stick it to me anytime. Haha.
Do as I say and there's an end to it.
Bet.
I will be.
Loser.
We were seduced then. Tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
Tricked, seduced, excuses for failure. It was our duty to guard the box, and we faltered.
Indeed. But perhaps it isn't too late to set right what we've wronged.
Obedient.
Source Hunter, I have heard the tale of Prontua.
Saucy. Oh.
She would always fetch their water. She was driven mad by the unchanging task far before the gods' thirst was quenched. Do you not find it strange that the gods would allow mortals to volunteer for such responsibilities?
It was proper for the gods to honor the wishes of those brave mortals. Our gods are powerful, but far from perfect. History is littered with their mistakes. I don't know much about the gods in this game. They're not like an active presence, so we're gonna take it from this game's perspective and say that it was proper. And the next game may differ how we view about the gods.
Free even from the judgment of the gods. Free to find greatness and failure both.
Thanks for the crab.
Fates, I think.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the crab, buddy.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
Haired? Did you haired anything? Have you haired anything? What have you haired? To the Hall of Wind. Where is the Trife? Yes! Come on, Master Trife. Oh, it's a starty this time.
How I rejoice at the sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess.
Oh.
And yet I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were?
Continue. Oh, I didn't mean to press it twice. I baboozled.
As are we all in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you. Then blame.
Oh, she's trying to seduce us. She's trying to make us falter. So she said, oh, in the end, you were like infants still. Infants that would perish with a broken whale had they not their mother's milk to suck. So, like, I think what she's saying is the warriors that we once were, it didn't matter because at the end we were like infants. And what she means by that is we were dependent on our mother's milk. Therefore, the power of the gods to sustain us as immortal beings. And we lost that. And so we're getting that back, is what she's saying. But you were always like children, as we all are in the eyes of the gods. And yet they set an impossible task before you and then blamed you when you failed.
Foolish even the divines can be. How lacking in compassion.
You know what? I do feel like a child being kept in the dark about so many things. Alright, who do we got here? We have Aeoletet. Aeoletet. Ugh, it's a terrible name. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, me? Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths. Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you made this place. I thought it would be the perfect place to clear my...
Alright, we'll see what she's got here. So we have scoundrel spells and lightning spells and stuff like that. So we can't really use anything here just yet. The only one we'll be able to obviously use are going to be these ones. So the arrow third spells, there's no need of them at the moment because we don't have access to master spells for those. And we're going the route of Hydrosophist with Jahan first. So that's why I bought spells for him first. So we can get like healing spells prior to getting thunder spells. We'll get the thunder spells later and then we'll buy them later as a result. So we're just kind of biding our time there. Where is Zigzag's moving? Yes. We gotta follow this little imp. He leads us to new rooms in the homestead. And another room is opened up. And this is what happens when you don't go to the homestead for quite some time. Every time you're away from the homestead for a long period of time, this happens.
I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know
that's a big stretch. Oh god, that felt good. I love those stretches that like you feel it reverberate in your entire torso.
I think he still lives. The one that set it all in motion. The one you met here in the House of the Guardians.
You're talking about the demon that lurks in these halls, aren't you? The Trife.
Yes, him. It. The one who does not look quite like he used to. The one that whispered deceit and desire into Astarte's ears. He is friend to the void, and he seeks to give it dominion once and for all. That is who I think he is.
Still, the only thing he does is talk, and words aren't very dangerous.
As a writer, I'm going to have to disagree with you there,
That's fair. Extreme Homesteading, Immortals Edition.
for he does much more than wag.
This episode of Homestead Renovation.
What we see here in what was once your house is most certainly real, but the demon, Astarte...
If Zigzax was Marie Kondo, he'd be like, these imps don't bring me joy, and then would get rid of all the imps.
Oh, he dwells somewhere. He must. It is
Get your crab.
Of blood and bloodlust, of lies and stratagems. All this time he has been plotting. Of that I assure you. If our enemy has a heart, he is the one that makes it beat. That is my theory.
To the armory.
We shouldn't get overconfident.
Oh, this is where we can do it.
She told me growing up that simple little girl. She felt the need to inform me of the fact with that pathetic tinge of pride in her voice, as if I did not know, as if I haven't been watching you like a vulture, a dying beast. I could have plucked out those dewy eyes of hers and thrown them into a frying pan like eggs. Have you ever seen the sunny side up staring back at you? I have, but enough of this smooth talk. Yes, I have been watching you, and my amusement has turned into aggravation. Yet still, I yearn for the moment you finally become powerful enough to realize the true depths of your failures.
This guy just talks and talks and talks and talks. Talk about a monologue. This is a D&D boss. They would have thrown a fireball at him already. He's getting more aggressive. We must be getting on his nerves. Noise.
I'll never look to
Decorative
the
2-handed weapon.
same way ever again, though.
Nice. Yeah, so here we have our capacity to do all of our crafting. We do have some chests. Mythic chests, which we can't unlock. Dumb. Yeah, so we can do all of our crafting here, which is good, so we don't have to worry about having to go anywhere else to do our crafting. We can do it all right here, which is great. Ancient Diary, we're going to use that. My fellow general, when you read this, I will have departed. It had to be. Sovereignty is fast becoming a curse. It was always her specialty, not mine, so all of it is yours. The glory and the power. For myself, I seek only the inner peace I cannot possibly find in cities or in palaces. I know you'll understand. All the world, I'll be unreachable, but you know the secret ways, and your letters will find me still, should you wish them to. So goodbye, goodbye, and good luck. Oh, we didn't check to see if there was one in the Thunder Realm, because we found one in the Ice Realm. I guess we'll have to do a quick skedaddle around and make sure that we've read all the notes. Get a fullness of the story. Because it seems like the generals, after this war that they led, were very discontent with themselves. They just were not having it. They also didn't check for one in the Hall of Darkness. But I'm not seeing one. Oh, there is one down there. Yeah, it's by Moloch. My friend and ally, your departure has been received with great dismay, but I understand you and I see... but I understand you, and I see in your absence an opportunity. To rule is to rule alone. Let not my power be divided, for power cannot be shared. Let that be our legacy. Let that be hers. You know what? I shall marry. Yes, to whom I care not. If the union brings land and gold and influence to my dominions, I shall be happy. The world will never have seen a sovereign such as I, and never will again. You will hear more from me, my friend. You will hear more from me through the legends that will be told. Yeah, they craved adventure. Like, upon the completion of this war that they led, they were, like, statesmen. And they were not content with that. And so they kept seeking ambition. Like, they didn't want things to be simple and peaceful. You know, they wanted adventure. They were craving it so thoroughly. It's like a hunger that they couldn't satisfy. They were just absolutely hungry for it. I wonder where Zigzags went. Found ya. My friend and ally, my burden is insurmountable, it seems, and I have no one to share it with but you. Isn't that a strange thing? I have it all. I am a ruler of worlds, and it means so very little to me, if anything at all. I cannot seem to stop thinking about her. I see her fall over and over. I see it strike her down. It saw an opening, and it struck so very quickly because of us. We feared, and so we failed her, yet never have we said these words aloud. Has the time come? So they struggled with admitting their fault. General laments that though all he ever wanted, this means nothing to him because of an earlier tragedy in which the unnamed woman from the previous letter fall to an ominous it. Yeah, so they each distinctly faced their own issues, but a lot of it dealt with the fact that they weren't content with being statesmen after they were done with the war. The power wasn't appealing to them. Their capacity as leaders wasn't... It seems to me like it didn't work the way that they were hoping. So I don't know. Okay, it looks like we're all good.
If you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally.
I'm gonna figure out where's the final chest that I have to find. It's in the Phantom Woods. I don't think we've reached the Phantom Woods. Okay, yeah, because we haven't reached that area. That's why we haven't found it yet. That makes sense. Okay, so now that we're done here, we're going to go back to Syciel, and we're going to go to the old church. The reason why is we have to go to the well. There is, I think it's what, like Sir Wellington, I think is his name. But the well wanted us to find his brother well. That's over in Hyberheim, and we do that by having him teleport us to his brother well. And we now have a spell that teleports that well back. So we are going to go do that. We're going to complete the side quest and then call that wraps. You greased your boots, souls.
Well, what do you
Words
are like wine. Would that I could. I can tell
ready to go. Oh, this is where the Guardian is.
I don't see a way past this barrier, not around here anyhow.
There must be a way through.
What's this? The spell? How wonderful!
Yeah, that's all we gotta do. So, we have the spell, we just gotta read it. Which I knew that was basically what it was gonna be. And it's the well teleportation spell. We read it. Of all the requests, well transportation.
Simply wonderful.
Back to Seal. Okay, and then now he's teleported. So now we are going to go back to visit him. So we are going to go back to the old church. We're going to go back and meet him and his brother so that we can wrap up this quest. What a great quest. It always amazes me how big of a map Seal is. Like, Hyberheim is, like, I think maybe half maximum the size of Seal. Like, maximum. Like, it is no more than 50% the size of this map. And, like, Lukula Forest is sizable. Very much so. But I don't think it's Seal big.
To that, a trifle, my dear.
You went and whisked Willie back to Wally. Wow. Whip out your wallet and wing a bit of gold my way, and I'll wow you in return. This well wishes to work his magic. What would you like to wish?
I'll give you 1,500 gold.
Wow. What?
What do we get from him? Oh, is this what we got? We got 3 items from him? Dope. Okay, cool. Now we got some stuff to sell. Now that we have a lot of stuff to sell, we're going to go to Silverglen.
On the men.
Out of the wilds you venture into
Hello to the world's you. Salutations. Hey. How are you doing? So annoying. His voice hurts my head. Okay, we're gonna talk to Bjorn.
Good of you to drop by, my liege.
Yeah, I bet it was.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Sell those, sell that, sell. A lot of crafting materials, because, you know, we're just cool like that. We don't need stone boots no more, so we can actually, we didn't even need them in the first place. We never used them, so sell all these. Definitely sell that. Sell that. We'll sell that. Sell these.
Hey there. Lovely to see you.
Okay, let's... We've not unlocked the Goblin Village. That has not happened.
Like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Mara, sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
I think we'll go back to Sacred Stone. Now we sell the mines. Made it into the hidden Immaculate Village. We are looking for the heart of the Immaculate Faith, so our goal should be to find their most sacred place of worship. Dreadlords, Micus, the Miner. Yeah, we know about that. Goblin Trouble. We haven't been able to get to the Goblins. Charmed. We convinced the guards to let her live. We met two Syso guards arguing about whether to kill a charmed female orc or keep her for questioning. We did convince the guards to let her live. Maybe we gotta go back to Syseal. Maybe. Maybe that's part of it. We gotta go back to Syseal. I think we could probably do that. Just check in and see, like, whether or not they got in trouble for it. Because they're by the harbor. I remember that. They were in the warehouse. Yo, this is like a river of blood.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Cave. Knightly Yew longbow. Unidentified plate belt. We did. Oh, okay. Mass healing. Dope. What's in this cave? Maybe this is the heart of the Immaculate Faith. Because they're in a blood river and they like bloodstones. So they're really into blood. The subterranean river. I really hope I'm like leveled enough to be here. This is very dark and foreboding, so we're going to save it. I would not want to have to do all of the zigzag stuff and get, you know, with the homestead, like, too much. Too much. Don't want to go through it again. So we're going to save it. Jareth! Oh, Bear Daughter! Ooh!
Can it be you?
Oh, we got character quests.
Dear girl, look at you. You survived.
I bet she's gonna be like, alright, time to kill you.
Jared, I knew I would find you here. There was no prison in all the realm I would not enter to find you.
Oh, this isn't a prison, buddy.
Come, we must go quickly. The situation in Home Forest is dire, Jared, and these Immaculates are nothing like those in the stories. They're wicked. We must leave before they find us here.
Oh, Bear Daughter, I should have. Well, you see, I can't just run off. I'm home, and I've work to do.
Work indeed. Just what is it you are up to amongst this carnage? Look at that. So the blood is because they put bodies under the waterfall, which cleanses these bodies of their blood and pushes the blood downstream. That, I'm stealing that for Dungeons & Dragons. I'm stealing that for D&D.
Hello to you, too. I almost hadn't noticed you there. And who is this, Bear Daughter?
Yeah, I'm stealing that.
Friend?
Astronaut, if you've ever seen me do a river of blood in any of my D&D games, now you know exactly where I've got it from. You have insider trading.
The Source Hunter has helped me come far, Jared. I've seen so many things, but there is time enough to discuss all once we return home. We must go, Jared.
Hell yeah, exactly.
Attenborough find us.
We killed
As
Attenborough.
I said, Bear Daughter, I am not leaving. Home Forest is gone. You know that, don't you? By now, rot will have infected every living thing within 5 miles of the cabin. It's a wonder you yourself didn't succumb. You needn't have.
Nobody knows 9,000. Write that down. Write that down. Hey, how's it going? How have you been? Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you've been well. Also, hi, I'm nobody. I feel like there's nobody in our chat right now. I don't know. I don't know why I feel that, but it just feels like nobody's in chat. I'm good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. It was you then. How am I? Doing fantastic. a little exhausted. It was a busy day at work, so mentally fried when it comes to like thinking about things. You who unleashed rot upon the creatures of Home Forest. That was you. Hydrate. Ooh. Ah. Stretch. He. Here's the stretch. I'm not done. Oh, that felt good. All right. Thanks for always looking out for me. I appreciate it.
I myself had already taken the proper prophylactic measures, but it's no surprise that the creatures of the forest weren't so lucky. And you, dear bear daughter.
I wonder if we're gonna have to kill this guy. And then I wonder if because we're gonna have to kill this guy, bodies are gonna come out of the, you know, the thing, and that's not gonna be good because I have both my mages right up against that wall of bodies. Bear daughter, this Jareth is not who you thought he was. He left you to die of rot. He's an immaculate, as dark as any we've seen.
That cannot be. Jared, please tell me this is not true. We are a pair. We found each other. All that is human in me has come from you.
Dear girl, these source hunters understand little of what they speak. The Immaculate Way is complex as life itself. Some must suffer so that others may live. So that the best may live.
You know, I've heard that type of claim in history before, and it never went well. And seeing as you're standing next to a wall of bodies, I'm quite convinced you're repeating the same historical pathway.
But you grew to serve me well, and in turn I furthered the Immaculate cause in both our names. I could not have done it without you, Bear Daughter. You were essential, and now it can be as it was before. Together, Bear Daughter, together again, we will serve the cause of the goddess and her righteous plans. You in service to me, and I in service of the one way, as before. Don't you remember how happy we were?
Don't listen to this snake, Bear Daughter. You aren't meant to serve anyone. Yeah, we made a strong, independent woman out of Bear Daughter. We got her, guys. Golden.
Come, dear girl. You don't mean...
No, Jared. I cannot follow you down this path. Not after what you've done. Not after what you've become.
That's like, Padme in Revenge of the Sith. So she's like, I don't know who you are anymore. You're going down a path I can't follow. Then he sees Obi-Wan in the back, and he's like... And then he hits her with the solid line. She's like, I love you, Anakin. Liar. You brought her here to kill me. Or you brought him here to kill me, is what he tells. Yeah, he tells that to her, and then he starts choking her. I love Revenge of the Sith. The whole fight scene with Anakin and Obi-Wan at the very end of the movie, when he's like kind of fully Darth Vader on the inside. Golden. He's like, you turned her against me. It's like, you have done that yourself. Ugh. Oh, I knew it. Father Lucifer. Okay, we're going to have to fight this guy. Jareth of Home Forest. Okay. Oh my god. Bruh. Let's slow down here, my guy. Let's cut it out. Okay? How about that? Let's calm it a little bit. Sorry, Aragorn. We have to. We have to try to petrify as many as possible. Sorry if this hits you. We'll deal with the effects later. The whole 15 minutes of epic lightsaber battle. Yeah, the whole... everything. All of it. Just golden. Raged. Oh, no. Ugh. Gross. Cut it out. Make it stop. No. Not the gory Taurus.
I can see the white light.
Well, stop seeing it. How about that? Petrified and stunned. Oh, we're golden. Yeah, we can get rid of his petrified. Ugh, I don't know if we're going to be able to fight this fight. We're getting pretty much slammed. It's not going well. Oh, no. I don't like that. No. Gross. What in the heck? Yeah, you can't have a turn. Oh, you know what? We're in water. What? It's not math. Do the math. Do the math on that one. Help me math that. Maybe we shouldn't focus on the gory creatures. Maybe we just gotta focus on Jareth. Maybe killing Jareth ends the fight. I don't know, because we're kind of getting wrecked, so I couldn't possibly tell you. See how many of you guys we can charm. 1. Let's do it again. One and none. Alright. Yeah. Let's get this gory Taurus. Get this guy.
I hope I have enough arrows for this.
Aha! Smack the Taurus while he's stunned.
Into the fray once more.
Coagulated spit. Yummy. Oh, boy. Oh, we got some knockdowns. Not good. Get him. Oh! Alright, now we know the full strat. You way the heck out of there. I don't know how this is going to go at all. Like, to the slightest degree. We're really struggle busting this fight. We may have to try just the full charm route and just try to whittle as many with charm arrows as possible versus damage and let them kill each other off. Not really seeing a better alternative here. So we'll try them with charm grenades. Oh, we got an additional one. Yummy.
Need all my energy now!
A kiss from afar.
Okay, we got two. We got three. We might have a better, you know, might have a better outcome here. I think we're going to have a way, way better outcome here. Yeah, run away, jerk. No. Go away. You missed. Oh, he's not hitting. Okay. Can we blind you? We can. Nice. And then we'll use cleansing waters. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to use that spell. That's not the spell I meant to use. I meant to use the other one that gave me extra constitution, and I messed up. But, fortunately, this is kind of working the way that I planned it, so we might use a holy hand grenade when we get a chance. We gotta kill this bull. That's the big problem. It's a stupid bull. Yeah, kill that guy. I don't care. That'll give us some extra health. Back you up. Petrified failed. Now you're on fire. Go away. There we go. He does take a good chunk. Okay, now let's use Water of Life. This is what I meant to use. Constitution buff. Massive health boost all the way around. And that's what I wanted to do, and it's not what I did. And now on Beardot's next turn, we're going to throw out some more charm arrows and hope for the best. They're going to get rid of that gory swine. Yep, there we go. Now we can throw out some more charm arrows with no stress. And Aragorn is taking it, dude. He has been taking damage. And he's actually doing a really good job at not dying. Okay, let's start with the gory lupus. We got a charm. That's one. And that's all we got. So, cures weak, blind, mute, and infected. Grants bodybuilding. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. And then this heals 10%. We're going to use that on you. Get a spider in here. We got to kill this bull. Like, we got to. The bull's got to die. Oh, is the bull attacking the dog? No, he's not. We did. We got a 2-turn stun on this guy. Not bad. So we can try to get some more charms. Hopefully. But I think we'll be good for that. Yeah, go for the spider. Great route. Go for the... Yeah, you can go for the other wolf. Yeah. We're going for the bull. See if I can freeze this guy. Or slow him. That didn't work. Oh, for a second there, I thought he was going to try to get into melee. He said no. No, I won't. Oh, we got another charm. Oh no, his charm's out. Are you dead yet? Yeah? Finally? Thank God. Alright, let's haste you. Frozen. Woo, woo. Let's go. Yeah, kill that guy. Putting in the work. Worry about you later. You're not doing damage. You're not my issue. My issue are these dang wolves. Let's get a cripple. We did. We got the cripple. Nice. Good stuff. Actually really close to killing these wolves. Really close. Start first here. There we go. Dead wolf. Let's get you out of the poison. And then you kill this wolf. He's on fire. Let's go ahead and heal Yennefer. And see if we can freeze this guy. Which failed. No problem. He healed. That's a problem. I wonder if he heals by being in the water. If, like, that's part of the issue. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that kind of makes sense. Oh, yeah, we deal damage. We finally deal damage with this guy. Because we got that new sword. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that earthquake. Yennefer got knocked down, and so did her spider, and that was about it. We still have a charmed boar, so we're doing pretty well there. Yeah, get him. Almost dead wolf. Move you over. Got 2-turn stun. Oh, he's stunned. Not good. Oh, yikes. Silvered arrow. Okay, it worked. Let's get some fire on you. Nice. Okay, lowest is Jahan. Oh no, no more stun. Let's see if we can freeze you. Crap. Alright. Yeah, see, he's not healing. I wonder if it's the water. Good. Haste. Yeah. You go, Fire Elemental.
I needed that.
Oh, I went too far. Crap. That's what I was trying to avoid. Oh well, go ahead, Vicem. Wine failed. Eh. I bet you your boar is gonna kill you. 2 coagulated spits back to back. Ah, nah. He doesn't kill you. You're lucky today, mister. Your boar doesn't kill you. I might be able to knock you down. No. No, we don't. See that. And then get one on J-Han. Just send you up and start wailing. Miss? How'd you miss? Did he just get health? That was stupid of you. I don't know if there was a more dumb decision you could have just made, but that was it. Like, if there was a top 10 list of, like, terribly stupid decisions that Jareth of Home Forest could have made, that was number 1. Okay, so now we can confirm that killing Jareth wouldn't have really done anything. So, we kind of exist here, and we're waiting for this boar to drop. So, we're gonna get everyone out of the bloody water. Hold on to stuff. Heal you. Move you over there. Move you over there. Ooh. Ugh. That crit was disgusting. Oh, so now the water works the way that I had hoped it would. But it didn't work like that a while ago, so... I'm just saying, there's some double standards here that I'm not liking. Okay? Okay, Mr. Bloody Water River Dude? Not liking it. Alright, we're good there, so let's go ahead and just start kind of healing up. Unidentified Fine Claymore. The Fine Claymore of Paralyzation. Oh. Yeah, the Unidentified Elvish Leather Helmet. The Blessed Elvish Leather Helmet of Vigilance. Oh. That's what I said, buddy. You're stealing my lines. Not cool. Okay? Not cool. Let's read this book. Let's read it. Not pick it up. Just read it. Why the 7 gods exist not now, nor have ever... Gods, ha, fairy tales, phantoms, what more? Who could mistake the mysteries of nature for the hand of a ghost? The bounty and beauty of nature, it seems foolish to assign this wonder to some unknown and unknowing entity. Some may request I cast my mind's gaze not upon the lilies of the field, but upon the soul of man and the higher beasts. But this I submit, that I have inspected the inner workings of men and beasts living and dead, and I have found no soul. Only squirming red and bleeding purple, there was no god in those private chambers. Oh. Hold on. I didn't mean to pick that up. Crap. I didn't mean to pick it up. I just wanted to read it again. It was called Book. Was it Grimoire of the Inconceivable? No. Yeah, it was just called Book. Yeah, I have inspected the inner workings of men and beasts. So... I see what he's saying there. So what he's saying is that if you take the idea of the spiritual and you believe that there's no such thing as gods, you believe the spiritual to be something within the manifestation of the material, so it has to be something that's physical, then when you talk about the soul, you're talking about the inner workings of the human being. So what he's saying is he dug into the inner workings of human beings. So he was ripping people apart. And when he says only squirming red and bleeding purple, he was pulling out organs and he couldn't find God. That is macabre at best, grotesque at worst. I love it. This dude went full nuts. Book. In the event of the Divine One's return, according to prophecy, the Divine One will lead our people into a better world. But what will this new world look like? I've read nearly all texts regarding Reuben Farrell, the author of the prophecy. And the more I study his words, the more inconsistencies I find. What kind of person would this Divine One be? Will every living being see his vision for the new world, or will the Divine One select individuals? According to prophecy, the Divine One will destroy all evil. How can lovers of creation advocate for the destruction? Can the Divine One really distinguish between good and evil, or will he choose what is evil according to a preset moral code?
On the men.
Repair hammer. I wonder if I can repair my stuff.
I needed that.
We can repair everything. I'm surprised I made it out of that fight without dying. And now we should probably talk to Bear Daughter, seeing as that was her, backstory. Dude, we just got hit with a RAR XD. Bear Daughter, I'm sorry about your friend Jareth, but I thank you for joining us in the fight against Source.
He lost his way. Or perhaps he never found it. He was dear to me, Source Hunter. But fondness cannot taint what is right. I will remember Jareth as I loved him best, by the fire, singing the songs of our people. We were together then, in a way these recent mistakes cannot taint.
I'll take my leave. Wait. Oh, corpses. Meteor grenade? Hell yeah. Mine, buddy. So this wasn't considered their most sacred place of worship? It's a little grotesque. Not gonna lie. Now we'll go pull all the way back, go to Sacred Stone again. There's got to be something here that I'm missing when it comes to like this sacred place of worship. Because I mean, unless it's the Immaculate Academy, we've been to the chapel. The chapel didn't get us anywhere, and this place up here, I think, is a blacksmith. Yeah, because this is Masamune's store. Yeah, the inebrium shop. Okay, so it's not here. Couldn't possibly be. And it's not Attenborough. Who the heck are these guys? These Immaculates? Initiate guards. Yeah, so it's not Attenborough, so it's gotta be... I don't know. Who are you?
Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him,
Oh, it's...
popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friend, don't be shy. Sing along.
No, it's quite the tune. Where'd you learn it?
Time, of course. Don't know how you managed to avoid conscription. Most every Thaddeus, Rich, Gwen I know is theirs.
Yeah, we killed them all.
Allergic to the cold, are ya? Oh, ho. That's a question for a more learned mind than mine. A little of these.
If you did, I can get this apparently fairly. White Witch's Cabin. Yeah, we already did Hybrim, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, I guess the next big place to go would be the Immaculate Academy, but they're not really fond of me being around. Well, I mean, I can't, like, touch stuff, really. They're not gonna like that.
Welcome, curious. Please remain among we followers of the Immaculate Way and learn the teachings of the goddess.
Please tell me more about the Immaculates. Now we're found. That's a biblical term or statement.
We seek to raise ourselves from among the lost.
The once you were lost, now you've been found. So they're interweaving like that spiritual language. I love it.
Harmony with the tenebrium at one with its curses and its blessings.
What do you mean by lost?
The enlightened may be permitted to draw the energy, the lifeblood from these lesser souls, an honor for the lost one.
This conduit lady, care to tell me more? We know that's Leandra.
We mortals and the almighty goddess. It was she who showed us how to transform Starstone, that seemingly vapid gem, into precious, life-giving bloodstone. It was she who showed us how to use the blood of the sacrificed to create healing magic. She dwells in the Tenebrium mines now, along with those deemed enlightened enough to defend the goddess upon her return to Riverlawn.
What is Tenebrium exactly?
Yes, bringer of rot, the goddess's bane. Miners in Silverglen uncovered this strange mineral only recently. It was this discovery that brought the conduit from on high to us souls willing to receive her.
Can you tell me a bit more about the rot?
Most feared illness, but most blessed gift.
So they're affecting people with like some form of a blight, like a sickness.
And offered them salvation. Showed them that by sacrificing the lost among them in the name of the greater good, they could cure even the most hopeless case of rot.
Tell me about bloodstones.
Our most precious relic. We obtain holy bloodstone by first securing a shard of starstone. The sacrifice of a lost one over this simple gem transforms it into a jewel capable of miraculously healing one laid low by sickness or injury.
What do you know about the Starstone?
Starstone was little more than a pretty gemstone used for pure adornment. Fools were we not to realize that the stone came from the goddess herself. Fools were we to adorn our statues, our swords, our jewelry with a material capable of becoming bloodstone.
Cool.
Now, note that the
Yeah, like we can't get through.
red, nearly identical.
Yeah, nothing we can touch here, otherwise they get massively grumpy, so that's not the route we want to go. Otherwise we're risking a fight, and I don't have time to do that. Okay, so this is where we'll end it, because now we can pick up from here, and we have two things. We can try to see if we can get into this temple, or not the temple, the prison, because this is a prison of sorts. We'll try to go into this back entrance back here. And then we have the mines that we can do, which were down here. Yeah, the mines were... This is the mines right there. But we have a waypoint in there, so we can just fly over. Because we got to get a few more levels so that we can continue up here and get through this area. But we can't until we get through the Tenebrium mines. So really not that big of a deal at the current moment. But this is where we'll save it. We'll pick up next week with more of Divinity Original Sin. Good stuff. Let's see if... Yeah, we will just call it a normal end to today, so we won't worry about any raiding. We'll raid on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it good. So, yeah, we'll be all solid, settled, called it well. You have a great night as well, Astronaut. It's always a pleasure having you, so thank you always for spending some time. I'm just going to make sure my game's saved, and then we should be good. And they did. Look, Cool Force. We are all set. Okay, yeah, so we are all good. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Take it easy. We'll see you around in just a few days. Hope your tomorrow goes nice and smooth, and we'll be back with some more. Peace.